Good YouTube. Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis. This time is on the Utah Jazz and the Phoenix Suns going into overtime, where the Jazz was able to get the win 138 to 134. The Jazz go to 2-1. The Suns go to 1-3. Very, very good game to watch. The Jazz actually won the first quarter 39 to 27, but they lost the second quarter 34 to 25. Won the third quarter 30 to 25, while the Suns won the fourth quarter 38 to 30, and the Jazz won the overtime period 14 to 10 for them to be able to win this game. Royce O'Neal played 46 minutes, which was the most on the team. 6 of 17 from the field. You usually never see him take that many shots, but Phoenix is desperate for somebody to help them score the basketball. Somebody got to do some outer body experience type of play. And today it was Royce and Mark Williams, but Devin Booker can't do everything. He needed his teammates to do their part too, and that was the whole point of Royce taking them 17 shots in the starting lineup. He did also get 13 rebounds, so he found another way to help the team out. 5 of them was offensive. He also had 7 assists and 5 steals. Probably his best game when it comes to all-around play. 4 turnovers, but he did also have 5 personal fouls and was a +1 and +minus. Also, Iguodala only played 13 minutes, unfortunately for him. 1 of 3 from the field, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls. He was a -15 and +minus. He finished with 2. And Ryan Dunn was only able to play 17 minutes. He went 3 or 4 from the field, 1 or 2 from 3. 2 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive with an assist. 3 personal fouls, a -29 and +minus with 7 points. And then Grayson Allen, he was taking a bunch of shots too. They had to get it from somewhere. He shot 19 times, went 7 of 19 from the field in 42 minutes, 4 of 13 from 3, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 23 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. One of them was offensive with a steal, 3 turnovers, and he ended up having 5 personal fouls and was a -8 and +minus with 23 points. And then Devin Booker, he took the most shots on the team as he should. In 44 minutes, he was 11 of 26 from the field, 5 of 12 from 3, 7 of 10 from the free throw line, had a double-double. 34 points, 10 assists. He only had 2 turnovers. That was real good. That was improvement on from his last game. 5 rebounds, also at 1 being offensive with a block and 2 turnovers and 4 personal fouls. I like what I seen out of him. He's still taking his time and trying to make sure he's making the right play, getting to the right spots, and taking shots he feel very, very confident in. It's harder when everybody looking forward to taking the ball out of your hand or forcing you to give it up. But he's been through it. He's still having some type of success this year. And we're going to keep seeing performances like this throughout the season as long as he's healthy. This is the way he's going to have to play if they're going to be able to beat teams. And they came close. They didn't win today, but this was a good shot at them getting it done. Nigel Hayes Davis, 3 minutes, 0-1 from 3. 1 personal foul, -1 and +minus 0 points. Isaiah Livers, 21 minutes, 1 of 3 from the field. It was the threes that he took besides going 2 of 2 from the free throw line with 5 points. 1 rebound, 2 steals, 2 blocks, 3 personal fouls. Gotta like his defensive intensity and really trying to make a difference when he's out there. Nick Richards played 15 minutes. He was 2 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He did get 10 rebounds. That was mainly what they put him out there for. 5 of them was offensive. That's very good. He also protected the paint sometimes, and he ended up with 3 blocks doing it. 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, a +5 and +minus 6 points. And then Mark Williams, 31 minutes, 9 of 14 from the field, 7 of 9 from the free throw line, 25 points, 11 rebounds. So a double-double for him. He came out of nowhere. And these are the type of performances that you make these moves to get. And he finally showing you that he fits and he does mesh well with what they're trying to play and what they're trying to do. But we just have to see more of them. 2 steals, 3 personal fouls in the +13 and +minus. Colin Gillespie, 32 minutes, 5 of 13 from the field, 4 of 12 from 3, 101 from the free throw line. He also had a double-double, 15 points, 13 assists, which was really good. Their bench really came in and played their roles to perfection almost. And that was a good way for them to keep staying in the game to have a chance to win it, even in overtime. 3 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block, 3 turnovers, 1 personal foul, and a plus 19 and plus minus. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. 45 of 106, 42% from the field, 20 of 55, 36% from three, 24 of 31, 77% from the free throw line, 48 rebounds, 37 assists, 13 steals, 8 blocks, 14 turnovers, and 29 personal fouls. I mean, the Suns, they gave it their all. They maxed out a lot of their talent, and it still wasn't enough to beat the Utah Jazz because Lauri Markkanen, the man of the hour, 51 points, 14 to 32 from the field, 6 to 13 from three. He went 17 to 17 from the free throw line. He was really giving them problems. They really didn't know how to deal with him, whether it was from three, getting alley oop dunks, whether it was not being able to contain him enough because he kept getting bumped and knocked around and getting to the free throw line. I mean, it was just a tough game. But to get 51 points and 14 rebounds, 5 of them was offensive. He was the biggest difference in this game. 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, a plus 26 and plus minus. You just hope that he can continue having this mindset of I can do and get whatever shot that I want. I just got to take my time to make sure I'm going to make it. If he has that mentality, Lauri Markkanen can be an all-star again this season. He has everything you need to be a star. He just sometimes doesn't have the same mentality game to game to be a takeover or a dominant player. He has the skills, he has the size, he has the athleticism, he has the touch to do it. You know what I mean? But he just has to continue to feel that I can get anything I want on the offensive end. And if he does, he might be an all-star again. Kyle Flipowski, 20 minutes, 1 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 3.6 boards, 3 of them was offensive with an assist, 2 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and was a plus 7 and plus minus. Walker Kessler, 35 minutes, 9 to 12 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. He got a double-double, 25 points, 11 rebounds, and 8 of his became offensive. He was just too big and too smart in that paint, and he used that size and that strength to his advantage to put numbers on the board offensively and rebound wise. He also had 4 assists and 4 blocks, which was the most on the team. 3 turnovers, and he did have also 5 personal fouls and was a plus 1 and plus minus. She Mikhailuk, 37 minutes, 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive with 3 assists and 4 steals, 1 turnover, 3 personal fouls, a plus 28 and plus minus for him. He was really good at knowing where to be on the court and playing hard defensively. Keontae George was playmaking. He had a double-double. That's the third starter to have a double-double. He had 26 points and 10 assists with 5 rebounds and a steal, 4 turnovers. He also had 5 personal fouls. In 43 minutes, he went 8 of 18 from the field. He went 2 of 9 from 3, but he also had a great, amazing game in the free throw area where he was 8 of 8 there. And he's really figuring out how to score and how to pass. That's his biggest weakness coming into the league. He's getting more comfortable with it, and he's understanding how to read the defense better while also knowing when to attack. And this is a good development phase for him because they're going to need him to do that a lot more in the future. Taylor Hendricks, 19 minutes, 0 of 4 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. 6 rebounds, 3 of them was offensive, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, a plus 1 and plus minus, no points. Bryce, 12 minutes, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, a minus 25 and plus minus, 3 points. Yusuf Nurkic, 18 minutes, 3 of 6 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. He did have 13 boards. 5 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 2 steals, 4 turnovers, and 1 personal foul. He was a plus 3 and plus minus. The thing about it is he hasn't been that bad for him. He has really been a solid player for him, rebounding wise, passing wise, defensively to a certain extent. Not a great defender, but he actually been, competitive there. And he also gives them spacing. He didn't make a 3, but he still has to be guarded out there, and that's mainly what you want if you're the Jazz anyway. Ace Bailey had another bad one. 14 minutes, 2 of 9 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, minus 15 and plus minus. He hasn't been good in a couple games, but he's young and he's only 19. You look at it like we like the shots that he was taking. We were trying to generate them easy looks. He just still has to knock them down. No matter how much space the defense give you, it makes it easier, but it doesn't guarantee you're going to make them. You know what I mean? So that's the problem he's been having even in college and high school. He's getting good looks. It's just it's not easy to make them even if they're open. You still got to drop it in unless it's just a miss. And if you miss too many of them, you're going to get benched, especially when you're not guarding that well. And on top of that, you're not really benefiting the team that much when you're out there because you don't really do other things that well besides rebound. So he has a lot of things he has to look at. He has a lot of things to figure out. He's a big time rookie, so a lot of people gonna be paying attention to games like this, and they're gonna be saying good things and bad things about him. But just keep giving him time. You knew that he was a project when you drafted him with a lot of upside and a lot of star potential. You know, he has to realize it first. You know, you can feel that you are, you can feel that you're this way or that way, or think this way or think that way, but the realism of it and the reality of the situation gonna hit you. So now he knows after having a couple bad games in a row, he has a lot more work to put in to be one of the better players. And you can say the same thing about Walter Clayton Jr. He's a rookie. 23 minutes, he was 2 of 7 from the field, 2 of 6 from 3. He did get 3 rebounds. He did get one that's offensive. He did get 2 assists, but he had 6 personal fouls and he had 2 turnovers. 6 personal fouls just means he fouled out of the game. He was a -9 and plus minus. He finished with 6. He has to be better defensively because they're going to attack him even if they make it to the playoffs. If you're the weakest link, they're going to go at you. He got to figure out how to stay on the court. He has to continue to take a good diet of shots, and he has to just be ready whenever he's out there to make the right decision on the court. He's showing you that he has the ability to do it. Now he has to perfect that role because he's basically going to be a 3-and-D guy at best. But that's still a good thing because those players are needed in this league. The rest of the guys did not play coach's decision. There was 4 of them that was healthy, but didn't get out on the court. 44 of 108, 40% from the field. 16 of 49, 32% from 3. 34 of 36, 94% from the free throw line. That really kept them in the game and gave them a good chance of winning it. They did out rebound them by a lot. 64 to 48. That's a good way to win the game too. They got beat on assists by 10 because they only had 27 compared to 37 that the Suns had. 8 steals was good. They lost that battle though. 4 blocks, they also lost that battle, but they did also commit more turnovers than the Suns with 18, and then they had 27 personal fouls, which was actually less than the Suns, but they did also shoot more free throws, so you have to like that too because you was knocking down majority of them anyway, so that's a good way to get good points and good possessions that ends in that way. Other than that, 2 young teams battling it out. And the Jazz, I've been liking them. I said that in Summer League that the Jazz got a lot of talent. They got a lot of spacing. They got some athleticism. They got some other guys that still ain't playing yet. The Jazz have a good, strong roster. It just how good are these players going to get in the offseason coming into the regular season? And now we're seeing that the Jazz are moving the ball better. They're using their size to their advantage. They're also having big men stand out to make sure you don't have too much rim protection. And they're having guys that's quick and fast that can burn you if you dribble too hard or you get too lazy with screens. They can hurt you. And now they're getting better at shooting the 3 ball. So that's the things they had to improve on. That's the things they had to get better on. You know, it's still a long season, so we're gonna see if they can keep it up and see if they can have a better record than last year. That should be their goal, is just to be better, even if they miss the playoffs. And that's something we have to see. And then you look at the Suns; they missing, Jalen Green and some other guys. They have heart. They really played a great game, but it just wasn't enough again. That has to suck when you're doing everything you can and literally feeling like you're doing what you should be doing, and it still results in an L. That's the most hurtful thing to a star, is knowing that you gave it your all. You feel like your teammates met you halfway, and you still get the loss. Devin Booker went through it before, but I just feel like it's just too hard to accept that too much. Like, even if we play our best version of basketball, we still have a good chance of losing just because we're just not as talented as a lot of our opponents is going to be. And that's going to be probably a lot of reasons why they're going to lose games. And knowing that and being a person that did it myself, that's not a fun season. It's a stressful one. It's a painful one. It's one that you realize that, why did I sign up for this again? That's probably what he's feeling right now, but he just hopes that things get better in the future when it comes to getting more talent on his roster and trying to rebuild them into being a playoff team again, and hopefully they get another chance to win the championship. And that's what he's trying to be loyal to and trying to find a way to go through the things he has to go through to be a better player to himself. And he has been really good this season so far. And some of his teammates have really played their part and did as much as they could. And like I said, it still wasn't enough. That's the part that sucks. But other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I do conversation videos just like this about various NBA only topics, and I also do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. I also do mock draft and draft coverage too. Plus, on top of that, I got over 3,000 plus videos are in my channel that you can watch right now, and it's all for free. And I upload videos every day and throughout the day. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for supporting the channel. Thank y'all for continuing to come back. Thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is. I love y'all for that. I need y'all for that, because that's why the channel been around for 10 plus years, because that's a 50-50 rule keeps the channel strong. I made the content y'all like, and y'all continue to watch it. Y'all continue to check it out because y'all love it and y'all need it. Well, that's what I'm here for. That's what y'all there for. And that's why it's been working in person and on YouTube and throughout other platforms too. I need y'all for that. And y'all have proved that y'all have loved me as a man and as a creator. And that's all I can really hope for. And that's all I can really live for. And now I got it and I see it. Respect and love is something powerful, especially for a man that's young and still growing up as a man like I was on this channel. And you guys showed me that I was making a lot of good decisions. I make the right things and I'm doing it the right way. And y'all tell me that, y'all show me that just based off the numbers in the comments. So I love y'all. I enjoy y'all. I make these videos for y'all and for me because it's a fun time for me to watch the game and tell y'all how I feel. So that always been working. So why not turn it into a YouTube channel and look at all the success I've been having since then. But y'all are the reason why I have. Keep getting that word of mouth out for me. Keep spreading the word that I'm a great content creator and y'all love the content. Do as much as y'all can to help the channel continue to be successful. And that's all I can do is give y'all great content in return. And that's the part I got to take in. So other than that, peace out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. And I'll see y'all hopefully later today with more analysis.